For more on this, we now speak to Sihularo Saamtrek Saamwerk, a Farmers Association chairperson, and he joins us via our phone line. Sihularo, thank you so much for joining us here on the late edition. Of course, your province has seen a major increase when it comes to stock theft. Perhaps if you can give us a bit of insight, when did you actually start seeing a rise in stock theft in the Northern Cape?
Good evening, madam. Stock theft is a very, very serious problem in our province. It has now become a lucrative business because these thieves, they no longer steal one sheep, one goat. They take 20 sheep, 20 goats. It simply means that orders are being placed for these for these thieves. Now there's a market for our livestock. It has become very, very lucrative, stock theft. And they steal right through the year. Whether it's January, whether it's March, whether it's December, they just steal. And then stock theft affects the production value chain, affects the economic value chain, affects the social value chain. So you can see that our lives are affected by stock theft.
Yeah. And Sihularo, you know, one would ask, when you look at stock theft, you say that you see stock theft throughout the year, but do you notice some sort of spike when we head to the festive season? And why is that so? Because you are saying that, you know, people steal in large quantities. It's not just one or two animals. It's 20, 30 stocks we are seeing here being stolen.
Yes, you know, why we say it's right through the year, it is because, as I said to you earlier, that it has become lucrative now of late. People just steal, not for the sake of stealing. As I say, it's a business. There are people who are putting orders to these thieves. Now, they see it as a business for themselves. They see this as quick money for them. Even these people who are buy and sell, you know, they also steal from farmers. Now, as an organization, we have decided that any member of Saamtrek Saamwerk who is involved in stock theft, we are going to name and shame that particular individual. We even isolate that person. And then, as an organization, we have started to engage the justice cluster because we have realized that our cases collapse when it goes to court. You'll be told that there's no evidence, there are no witnesses. So we just want to find out from the justice cluster, why is this happening? Because your crawl in the morning, you'll find it open from behind. You'll be told that you mustn't interfere with it. And then the police come after 3 days, after 12 hours, you know. So we want to meet the justice cluster so that we must get to the bottom of this. Is the justice cluster failing us or what's happening? Because it's really affecting us. I know of farmers who have passed on because of stock theft. I know of farmers who are no longer in business because of stock theft. It's a real serious problem.
When it comes to stock theft, one would ask, if people are stealing in large quantities, who is buying the stock? Do you perhaps know who is stealing and who is also buying stolen stock from your community?
You know, we have realized that around month's end, from the 25th until the 30th, the 31st, and again around the 10th until the 14th. So it simply means that people are putting orders, those who are getting their salaries towards month's end and around the 15th. And again, you find that people who are still in Kimberley, some of them go and sell in Kuruman, in Volmaranstad, in Vryburg. So it's just a sophisticated syndicate. just sophisticated syndicate. Another thing that we have picked up is that you're not supposed to transport stock at night, but we see that happening. Hence we say we want to meet the justice cluster, the police, and to address this.
Why do you think that the police, especially in the Northern Cape, seem to be not taking this seriously? And this is from what you are saying. You are saying that when you report these crimes, police will only come around 12 hours later after the crime has taken place. Why do you think that this has not been given the necessary attention it needs in the Northern Cape?
At times you report, you'll be told that there are no vehicles. At times you report, you'll be told that the police dealing with stock theft is attending a crime scene somewhere. So there's a shortage of police officers dealing with stock theft. That's the challenge.
And what are the implications of stock theft in your community? I mean, most people would say that farmers are self-employed, they are running businesses, and this is, detrimental to their businesses and their livelihoods. When it comes to the implications of stock theft, maybe if you can tell us, what are the implications of stock theft on farmers, small-scale farmers in your community?
Yes, as a farmer, you cannot run an operation without a helper. So it simply means that when you lose your stock, somebody is going to be unemployed. Farming is a business. Farming is not a hobby. So it simply means that you are employees. As I was saying earlier, that it affects the production value chain, it affects the economic value chain, it affects the social value chain. If, say for instance, they steal my livestock and then I end up not having any stock, 2 or 3 people that I'm employing, they are unemployed. The economy is also affected. You see? So the implications are very, very huge. It doesn't only affect the farmer, it affects the economy of the country.
All right, Seholaro, thank you so much for your time.